Hi guys, Henrik from Sangrok, Norway. Martial art is a lifelong study, and what's important is the daily exercise. And sometimes maybe there is no classes you can go to, you're out traveling or the gym is closed. So what I have made for myself is a 10 minutes workout that is like the minimum I should do every day. So I would like to give you that workout and you can see if that is something for you. Hang in there. In many of my videos, I emphasize the importance of having a spine that is flexible and easy to move, because it's like a youth fountain. And that also goes for most of the joint. And when you do martial art, you should keep your joints flexible and dynamic. So when I start my 10 minutes workout, I start with the feet to each other. I fold my hand and I try to stretch out and keep the elbow with the ears, in line with the ears. And then I try to get a normal breathing where I breathe through my nose and down to my belly. So I control the breathing at the same time. So it's a stretch exercise and a breathing exercise. Then after some seconds, when I feel good here, I go over and I stretch to the side and the other side, maybe with a count of 10. Then I try to stretch out, so I get a good stretch on my back. Then I go up again and get into that nice breath. Then down. So now I got my shoulders working and I continue with rolling my shoulders back and forth. So I can feel the relaxation coming into the muscle, because now the blood is starting to move into my muscle. Also in martial art, using the hip is very important. We get the power from the hip. So the next thing I usually do is that I hold on the back and I go around in circles, maybe 10 times each time. And with all these movements, I try to control my breathing and focus on my breathing. So then we have the back side of my leg, the hamstrings. I put one leg in front and I tilt my upper body and I get that nice stretch on the back, and I keep counting maybe until 10. It's a big difference in just getting the body to move and do an effective stretch. This is just to get the blood into all my muscles. So maybe I count only to 10. The next thing I do, I take the inside of my legs. So I sit down, I try to squeeze the knees back and get my ass to the floor. In that way I get a really good stretch of these muscles on the inside of the thigh. And again, I breathe and I breathe and I breathe. Then I want to activate my hamstrings a little bit more, so I put my hands to the floor, I stretch out the knees and I let my upper body go. And with all of this, I try to do it fluently in a nice motion. The inside of the thigh is very important when you are doing kicks or martial art in general. So I will continue a little bit with this. I keep my heels on the floor. I try to bend this bent knee. I push back so I get a better stretch. And I'm sitting here and counting and breathing and feeling the blood going to my muscle. Then I go over to the other side. And when I have a stretch here, I try to do a little bit more dynamic movement, so I go from side to side. So now we have activated the inside of the thigh, the back side, and the front is very important as well. So I go on my toe, I go down, and I focus on having straight, really straight back. And now I feel the stretches coming in all of the quadriceps, the front of the leg. Then I put the knee on the back and I tilt my upper body, and I can feel a nice stretch on the top of my quadriceps. And now I'm also involving the iliopsoas, the muscle that is helping us to bend the knee. And I breathe, and I breathe. When I've done this on both legs, I actually started with the top and I went down. So now I'm more or less warm, the blood is pumping and you feel more ready. Then I've done the investment with this rubber band. I love this rubber band. You have seen me in a lot of videos with the rubber band. Now I will go back to the shoulders and the back. So I will loosen up. I keep the rubber band like this. Try to go as far up as I can. And then back again. Maybe 10 times. Then I go like this, keeping the elbow straight and looking for control in all of the movement. In this way, I keep my shoulder open and I get a really nice movement for the shoulders. Because so many people, they experience tight shoulder muscle. This will loosen up. The next, I want to keep a good posture so I don't go like this. So then I take the rubber band and I go in and out. In and out. 10 times, 15 times, whatever you have time for and whatever that is good for you. The next exercise I then do, I stand on the rubber band and I go up and slowly down. I breathe in while I go up, I breathe out when I go down. 10 or 15 times, whatever you like. Next one, behind the head, and I push up like this. So, of course, summer is coming, so you want to have the guns, and you can also do the biceps curl here. And I can do the hammer curl. So I also involve my biceps. And of course, if I have time, and when I feel good, I will also do my push-ups, and I will do some sit-ups. And this only takes 10 minutes. So if there is something that makes you cannot go to the gym or you have little time, just do this 10 minutes. And I try every day, finish with this, sit down, control my nose breathing. It is good for so many things. The immune system, to be calmer, to have less stress, and connect the brain with the body. I hope this gave you some idea, and I think everybody should make their own 10 minutes workout. So use mine or make your own. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, please subscribe to my channel. And also, I would really appreciate if you have some ideas that you can put in the comment field. Thank you.